hits and timeless classics on The Street 919 FM.
Stems. Yes, I can hear them saying, boys, stop living in the past. Where can I find that energy, the raw magic that comes down from the grassroots? Yes, I'm from a place where soca, the resounding power you could feel anytime, any hour, sunshine or shower. You will feel it anywhere you look, and it read like a storybook. I come from when ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when Arima had it, Maturita had it, Santa Rosa had it, Donyaruka had it, in Mova had it, in Sawa had it, Soparia had it, Lokolova. Downtown Fed was the vibes when West people leave from Link Junction and beat town to head to the playground. And who they link inside, Arima and Central, Tobago and Southside. The traffic on insomnia morning down the by West Morin have cars parking like a garage. Me drinks bottle long like ruler in a cooler, and we chipping down the mouse to from Carolina. Them time the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the flag do the carry it. We used to carry it when the cooler do the carry it. We used to carry it when Central had it, Korea had it, Columbia had it, Dipping Penal had it, 500 had it, and Enterprise had it, Hoover had it. They full of vibes. Downtown Fed was a safe space. 30,000 people of different background, confusion, PSA ground shaking like an earthquake. But everyone was fine. It was when hot girl wine. We used to say the downtown massive and the uptown massive with no fences to separate. And it was like a rite of passage when your clothes get damaged, just you start getting by the gate. Them time did the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it up and down. We did carry it. ghetto did say, make sure nothing else ain't echo but sound. Big CEO and management team used to leave work to make sure that they touch ground. Big flag flapping all over like wind. Chocolate baby jumping with life spin. Them time a man drop a tune 2 weeks into carnival and take away everything. Them time yeah, the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it to the ground, used to carry it. We used to carry it, cause we strong when we carry it. We used to carry it up and down when we carry it. Yeah, when we carry it, when Wallafie had it, Komoto had it, Malabar had it, Lakita had it, Maloney had it, Point 14 had it, Diego Martin had it, Martin had it.
Good morning. Good morning to the Street 91.9 FM. Good morning. So we're just working out some little technical difficulties. Apologies to the listeners. And good morning to Trinidad and Tobago. So I wanted to start off by touching on something that is extremely important to us in the Caribbean Western diaspora. Very, very important to us, and that is the fact that yesterday was the day that we celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. You know, I saw some posts online, and you know, the benefit of social media as well. It heightened my remembrance because I had forgotten myself, you know, and it's really good to have social platforms, etc., that allow us to share this information and, you know, really educate ourselves to even further extent. So sometimes it's not what we have, but it's how we do it, how we use it. You know, so we have to use our platforms. We have to use what is in front of us to the best of our ability. And I wanted to start off by just reading a few words from Martin Luther King Jr. And the first quote that came up to me when I searched was an absolutely profound one. And Martin Luther King Jr. said to us, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. You know, and well, for all intents and purposes, you would know why this one stood out to me as well, because it is something that, you know, I live my life by. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. And then the second one right underneath it is that darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. And we have embarked upon an effort of love. We have embarked on that effort through this program for some months now, and we are continuing upon that path. You know, we have not remained silent, you know, and I give my love to all those loyal listeners and callers who come in on the program constantly, right? Because they try to do their best as well. You know, they try to do their best to speak about, you know, sometimes what they believe in, even if sometimes they might not totally understand. And for the most part, we have tried to continue in a air of love, you know, of love for each other and of understanding, you know, generally. You know, it have the little one or two who maybe sincerely trying to deceive us at times, you know, and then they have some who, you know, sometimes they might not know better, and I pray that God gives them that understanding and that enlightenment. But Martin Luther King Jr. is fundamental to the stance for the rights of not just African people in the diaspora alone, but people who are oppressed, people who are ostracized, people who are discriminated against. He's a figure. He's a figure that people look towards, and people of all diaspora, all different walks of life identify with. Not just his words, but his words and his actions have resulted in a tremendous increase in the way and the conditions that these discriminated people live, right? The impact that he would have had in North America and even across the Caribbean, directly and indirectly, in inspiring some of our elders, some of our ancestors into action is tremendous. I can't speak enough. And he continues to inspire us and inspire me as a young man as well, because of what he stood for, what he lived by, and ultimately also what he died for. Now, that's not any type, that's not a normal type of man or human being. That's not a normal human being. But the human being has the ability to rise so high through love, through sacrifice, through effort for their fellow men. Now, the least that we can do to pay respect and to continue that legacy of empowerment of ourselves, that empowerment that he brought was not just for him. That empowerment that he brought was for us. The least that we can do is to continue to uphold what Martin Luther King Jr. stood for, worked for. And of course, it was not just Martin Luther King Jr., it was our ancestors and the other notable individuals, Rosa Parks, Stokely Carmichael, all kind of others in different time periods, slightly different time periods as well, that championed our rights as human beings, just as even human beings, because unfortunately we live in societies where there are people that do not regard other human beings as human beings and do not afford them the basic rights that they deserve. Lest we forget. So Martin Luther King said to us that we cannot fight darkness with darkness. We cannot move from a position of darkness with more darkness by putting darkness again. Listen carefully and apply the teachings to our context and our time. If we have a situation where there is a lack of love, then we must now apply love. If we have a situation where there is a lack of care, then we must apply care. If we have a situation where there is a lack of attention, then we must apply the necessary attention to bring about that light and that change. Likewise, let us apply what Martin Luther King Jr. said to us as well in the other quote. And he said to us, we stop living. We stop living. We are dead. The day that we stop speaking about the issues that matter to us. Let us not let anybody silence us. Let us not let anybody silence us. Good morning to the YouTube. I'm glad that I was able to get it up and running. Love and blessings to all those who have joined us on that platform as well. Please share the program as well. And blessings to all those people who continually log on. Blessings to the people who have had the little patience this morning with me as I try to just troubleshoot technically. In the challenging times, there are people who will show that level of love and loyalty to stick it out. To stick it out because they appreciate what the effort is about. I don't think it have anybody in Trinidad and Tobago. I will try to figure it out and give everybody the opportunity to you know, have their little opinion and stuff as well. Share. I don't think anybody would have a problem, for the most part, hearing what Martin Luther King Jr. has said. I don't think so. I actually believe that some of our mothers and our fathers, you know, they would have even witnessed the impact of this tremendous individual, right? So we begin to die, we dead the day we stop speaking about the issues that matter to us. And I I respectfully, you know, even though some people might try to, you know, just if you clamor me down, the little negative comments sometimes, etc. I can't stop speaking about the issues that matter, and I really appreciate those people who call in and from a genuine perspective they want to deal with those issues. Chief, you know, for example, blessings my uncle, I could call it uncle, I hope, you know, mom, I ain't get the name correct yet, mightn't have sometimes the same opinion as myself, you know, or others, but we having that discourse, we having that conversation because these things matter to us. They have a tremendous impact on the way that our lives go forward. They have a tremendous impact socially, economically on us. So we must keep that effort, right? So love to everybody on the live YouTube. Love to everybody listening. MLK, Martin Luther King Jr. is a figure that our children, that our young men and women can look up to, that inspires us regardless of sometimes the dire consequences to stay upon a path that is correct and true. He inspires us to make the type of sacrifices some of our parents have made for us, where they put their needs and their desires and their wants second to providing for us an education, food, giving us the attention, the guidance that is necessary. For all of us who are parents, we know the selflessness that is called upon, you know, the selflessness that we are asked to share or to have with our children. And that type of leadership that you all have shown in the home, to my dear mothers and fathers, my uncles, my aunts, online, even the younger parents, that love and that selflessness and that sacrifice, that is true leadership. You're a leader in your own home. And that is the type of individual and the type of actions that we need to translate into every walk of life. That is the type of selflessness and sacrifice that we need to translate even further. The pride and the strength that MLK Jr. had, that he knew his worth as a human being. That pride and that love for self is what we must now rediscover or tap into even stronger, so that we know what we deserve as a people, so that we understand our rights, and we are able to articulate ourselves and forge a path where we get our share of our society that we build, that we work in. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't deal with little words, you know. It is big concepts of equality, fairness, justice that he brought to us. And we stood firm and walked behind him and moved with him in the hundreds of thousands at times to our benefit. Right? So we'll take the little break. I'll try to iron out some of the glitches, and we'll be back. All right, blessings to everybody.
Business owners, are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising packages. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to connect with your target audience. Advertise with the Street 919 FM today. For more information, call 399-5959, 384-2232, or 378-1470.
Tune into the Street 919 FM this and every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. for the program Conscious Talk.
Emancipation cannot be a one-day dress-up in African event. It has to be a serious process in which resources are provided to our people to ensure they are emancipated. You cannot develop on handouts. That's another form of domination and control. When programs and policies are put in place so that you can develop economically, so that you can become business people, then and only then we can begin to talk about economic development.
Conscious Talk. Conscious Talk. Talk.
Are you searching for the perfect venue for your wedding reception, company retreat, graduation celebration, or just an unforgettable party? Well, look no further. Vibes Event Space is ready to bring your event to life. Located at number 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bonaccord, Tobago. Our space offers the perfect settings for any occasion. Call us today at 394-3612 or 620-3057 to book your date. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Vibes Event Space to see what we're all about. Make your next event one to remember at Vibes the Event Space. The Event Space.
Planning your Tobago getaway? Choose the highest Google-rated car rental company on the island, O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago. Located just minutes from the A&R Robinson International Airport, at O'Neill, we pride ourselves on being the most tech-savvy car rental company in Tobago. Our process is 100% digital. No paperwork, no long lines. From easy pickup to seamless returns, renting a car in Tobago has never been simpler. WhatsApp us now at 1-868-361-1042 to book your vehicle. Don't forget to mention promo code RADIO2 to receive a 5% discount on your rental. Send a WhatsApp message to 1-868-361-1042 today. That's 1-868-361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago, the easiest, most reliable car rental experience on the island.
Vehicle availability is subject to change. Driver must be at least 25 years old and have a valid driver's license to book. For more information, visit www.rentalcartobago.com.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Greatest Hey, senior.
Yeah.
So you're a bumper hunter, eh? My name is Ben TC. Who are you?
Yo, this is Purpose, Mr. Traffic, Bumper Hunter.
We hunting bumpers, we looking for bumpers. 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 Big bumpers, small bumpers, big bumpers, small bumpers, big bumpers, small bumpers, big bumpers, small bumpers. So let me see your bumper tonight. So let me see your bumper tonight. And if I see your bumper tonight, I walk in it until it's morning light. If bumper big, walk up and it walk up and it walk up, walk up and it walk up. If the bumper small, wind up and it wind up, wind up and it wind up, wind up and it wind up. If the bumper big, walk up and it walk up and it walk up and it walk up. If the bumper small, wind up and it wind up and it wind up and it wind up and it. We hunting bumpers, we looking for bumpers. We hunting bumpers, we looking for bumpers. We hunting bumpers, we looking for bumpers. We hunting bumpers, we looking for bumpers.
If you see them training, bumper, and all them retreat, bumper. If you see them Russian, bumper, and all them Asian, bumper. If you see Jamaican, bumper, and all Canadian, bumper, and all West Indian, bumper. Come down and see them, bumper.
I see one in front of me, I see one behind me, I see one, it looking fat, I see one, I joking that, I see one in front of me, I see one behind me, I see one, it looking fat, I see one.
If you see them bumper, bumper, roll on the bumper, bumper, shake on the bumper, bumper, control the bumper, bumper, shake on the bumper, bumper, grind on the bumper, bumper, grind on the bumper, bumper, take away, take away, take away, take away.
We hunting bumpers, we looking for bumpers. We hunting bumpers, we looking for bumpers. We hunting bumpers, we looking for bumpers. We hunting bumpers, we looking for bumpers.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
So we are back on the Street 919 FM, Voices of the Street. I absolutely love the name of the program as well. I didn't actually come up with it, but I appreciate whoever did, because it really says what this effort is about. So we want to get the street and the voices of the street to have an opinion as well, to formulate an opinion, to, you know, challenge some of what I say, and think about what I say as well, and come back again, so that we could come to a position where we could all move forward, right? If the rain falls, it don't fall on my roof alone. If the sun shine, it shine for everybody as well. And we creating the conditions. We want to create the conditions where the people of Trinidad and Tobago are best served. You know, I even want to reach so far where we can best serve ourselves, where we have people who have people at heart, guiding and directing our affairs, right? It would be amiss of me if I didn't come, and with the knowledge and wisdom that we have about Martin Luther King, I didn't apply it to our current context. it would be amiss of me. It would be wrong of me, as this program is geared towards improving the condition of us as a people, if I did not explain how it is applicable to our current lives. Right? We first of all, we have to recognize and we have to have that discernment and that love of ourselves to understand who actually loves us and cares about us. So we take this tremendous personality of Martin Luther King Jr. and you can see the love for us by all of the works and the efforts that he would have made. Literally, he dedicated his life to us. I've taken the calls, right? So I will pause to let the calls come in. Let me try and get this right. Phone 1.
A pleasant good morning to you.
Morning, caller.
How are you today? I would like to give a quote. A big man stands by what he knows is right. And I lie down here listening to you talking all morning. And I don't know if you're trying to throw stone at me or if you're pelting stone at me or whatever you're doing. But I tell you that I was in a dark place. And you tell me, yes, I will come and show you a light. And instead of you show me the light, you block me number. So I couldn't get into the street after that. For a good while. Until I will go it now. Like I get blocked until I tell somebody. And they unblock me. I want to know who talking.
Yeah, caller. Good morning to you. I do know who's calling. But this is the first time I've been actually working the phone, eh? Right, so it couldn't be me blocking you. Sorry.
Good, but you know who talking. But you are aware who's speaking.
Sorry, I didn't
Hello?
hear. Go ahead.
You are aware of who is speaking.
Yes, I am, man. I am.
Good. So now I'm still waiting to see the light. Because you say, well, look, you have some friends, you will get in contact with them and see if anything could be done or what could be done.
Yeah, your position, your situation is a challenging one, right? So, forgive me for not getting back to you swiftly, right? I'm normally the one just talking on the program, and I have a technical person handling that part of it. So I want to tell you, give me a number, but if you could call the station like after and give them the number. Or
So the number is supposed to be showing up there.
Came up on the phone. I will take your number and I will see what best could be done. But I'm not making a promise to say that, that's my obligation. But I will try. Remember, it's only so much that people could do, right? But forgive me. It's not me trying to block you out or anything like that. All right?
Yes, but I could give you answers from no because it's something going on for years, over 40 years, is a situation that I find myself in. I didn't know what I was doing, but then they find that I was wrong to challenge, not even challenge because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what they were doing, and for whatever reason, they cut me off from everything. Not even, imagine I is a professional chef. I not even Royal Castle when I am. When I tell you that, I tell you all. When I see that, I feel nobody will hire me. I end up being a mason.
I understand the situation as well. We wouldn't block you or anything like that, but we're trying to go forward with the program on some other topics, all right? So
Yeah, it's like Israel.
I don't like to give people promises like that. All right? I will try.
It's like Israel attacking Palestine.
Right? So I don't even know the numbers offhand, but I know many of the callers do know the numbers. Feel free to call in. I'm not in the business of hanging up on anyone, right? Unless, of course, you're really breaching some of the guidelines on the station, all right? But within the society, I do understand, like this elder guy, people have, serious issues. And from the bottom of my heart, I wish I could help everybody with whatever specific circumstances they have, but I can't. And sometimes we find ourselves even struggling to deal with our own personal issues. All right, so you all know the numbers. I may have missed a call just now. The phone sometimes on silent, looking at them. But feel free to call in. Again, we have to take the lessons of Martin Luther King Jr. and apply it to ourselves. And take the call.
Yeah, bless the morning, Fuad. Bless the morning, Fuad. You know, any boy, you got to touch it, man. You just take your time, but I look to understand.
Practice makes
love.
Brother, so I'm working at it.
Yeah, you take your time, brother. You'll get sure you'll come along properly to run the program where you want to run the program and take calls. You have a big listenership, and about it to dictate the pace and scream calls and take what they want to take to try to bash you now. You want to balance the playing field now. So I look well, let's take run the program, man. Bless.
Appreciate that all the time, man. Blessings. All right, so if I do miss the call, feel free to call back. Thank you for the support. We're trying our best to get it going, right? It is love. It is love that we're working with. Good morning.
Yeah, hello, morning.
Morning.
Well, this youth man is Abu Bakr, son.
Yes, Fuad Abu Bakr, yes.
Oh, yeah, man. I feel so good to see that, well, the name could come back up and, as a real liberator. I didn't know him as a singer named Soul Hands. He had known me real good. And I feel real good to see, son. This I know seeing this program. Now listen, when talking about truth, knowledge and things, I used to be calling in on David Mohammed programs for years and things. And it has so much more within global affairs I just talk about it, and it has so much more we need to take back up. We could do something. Right? It hurt me that to see the Black Caucus movement and all of that kind of way crash. But it has so much more we could do. All my life that is why I just do global affairs study, the purpose of human existence and the origin of humanity. And it has so much things happening in the world. Right now, I know we could liberate the world with truth and knowledge. I know this. It's something, I want a platform where we could express,
you know, reality, truth, and, you know, revelation, everything happening we are, and it have a cause and effect and whatever. We could create a liberation right here in Trinidad here. We, the government, the people, we had to hold on the government because they don't have time to study truth, knowledge, and global affairs. We have to hold them down and guide them as the people who voting for them. So we is really the government. So what we have to do? You see, like the Black Caucus movement, it was going real good towards this purpose, and it come and crash because I used to be begging the guys and them, I telling them, black people, if we hold on to the origin of humanity, that is a platform of global supremacy and liberation. They waiting until the Pope and all these guys and them coming to say, well, right, Jesus was black, look it on the internet. And it's a long time I trying to do that. It's a liberation. Truth is a liberation platform to, you know, get back global supremacy for black people. This is what I was seeing a long time. I wanted to keep it on the forum. But, you know, anyhow.
Man, understood. 100%. The truth is set us free, brother. And we need to give power to the truth, and we need to speak the truth continuously. So, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 to 8 a.m., 91.9 FM, we're here.
Well,
right?
I'm so glad to know you. You know, you hold this fort. Really glad to know you hold this fort. I'll keep calling you, man. You have too much to, you know, to reveal and unfold now. Thanks.
Keep calling in, right? Blessings, man.
Yes, blessings.
Share the program. Let people know we on, all right?
Purity. We have a liberation to fulfill in humanity.
Blessings, brother. Take care. Yeah, so we know the phone lines. We try to give everybody the opportunity. I saw somebody callers calling in. All right, just call back. Sorry if I can't take you one time, but some of y'all seasoned, y'all understand it. I am the green one to the board. Y'all understand what is taking place as well, right? Liberation. Pushing forth a people's agenda. People, our agenda as a people, as a working class people, as the masses of Trinidad and Tobago, as the citizens, the majority, the 99% of a beautiful Twin Island Republic that is blessed. No joke blessings this place have, you know. This is not, we beyond, you know, somebody was pointing towards, you know, our situation and the human index from the UN, etc. But that needs to be contextualized, you know. We 60th in the world, according to them. I don't know if they rate it based on the human experience of all of the citizens or how they draw their pool. I'll pause just to take the call, right?
Good morning, a blessed uprising to you and everybody in Trinidad and Tobago. Yesterday was the incoming president's and they had inauguration, and they had I think is either the incoming president or the outgoing president had given Marcus Messiah Garvey. I don't know how to put it across, but if you have, if you could get a synopsis.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what went on there, caller. Let me just check. All right, I think I lost him. Yeah, I lost him with the connection. I think he's not calling locally. So he was using his internet and it was reconnecting, right? So I was not able to get to the point of what he was saying. But we have to have a movement where the people are more organized and more educated. And if we are educated, then we will be able to organize ourselves. And that is why there's a continual aim to miseducate the people. You know, I was listening to a little IWER song just now. And even in the song itself, even though it's entertaining, it have education in it. You know, it touch on the fact that, you know, we want the US Forex, so we want the refinery reopened, right? Because we understand our challenge, and now we're trying to find a solution. And it is this independence of thought and knowledge that will drive us to step forward and to speak forward to what we need as a people. Because we facing the trouble. Who have the government in lock, who they serve, have access to the little forex that is necessary. But for the masses of the people, is we catching we royal tail. They get the allocation. The big companies getting their allocations first. They have first pickings. So in the jungle, because it seems like if Trinidad and Tobago is a jungle now, whatever is hunted and gotten is the biggest, strongest eaten first. Not even the cubs they making way for. And some of them so greedy. They eat all and they leave the cubs without. They leave the lionesses without. But them alone belly big. You understand the analogy. And therefore, it's not about a word or a day commemorating Martin Luther King Jr. or Marcus Messiah Garvey. It's not about that. It's about understanding the principles and the teachings that they brought and their actions and what they stood for, and then applying that every day to our lives as we go forward to ensure that we retain whatever we were able to gain as a people, retaining it, and then to gain more. That has to be the computation in our minds. When we look at our society and the environment, we have to see that, hey, we have been losing ground. And I'm not talking about a specific group or race. I'm talking about the masses of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. I'm talking about the working class people of Trinidad and Tobago. And I promised I would deal with the caller last day. Not deal with it in no kind of way, but just to respond to what you were putting forward. Because I was dealing specifically on political leadership in Trinidad and Tobago, right? And you advanced a position, and I allowed you for almost maybe 10-15 minutes to outline a whole portfolio of Stuart Young MP for 9 years. Of course, he was a Minister of National Security. He was a minister in the Ministry of the in the Prime Minister's office. I think, I'm not sure about that one. And then also a energy minister. Big work. Big job. Important responsibility. Flying all over the world, and even locally dealing with these tremendous multinational companies that have a huge stake. Listen carefully, Trinidad and Tobago. They have a huge stake in our country. They are the ones who are working. They're supposed to be working with us to, the word they use, exploit the natural resources that exist, that we have been blessed with. To our mutual, what it's supposed to be, to our mutual benefit. Now, mutual benefit could be Trinidad and Tobago benefiting 5% and they benefiting 95%. So now, to that statement of mutual benefit, you have to add in to our fair mutual benefit. Everybody, both parties, supposed to be getting a fair share, and we have to come to that understanding of what is fair. That is the role and responsibility, you know. That is who these people, Stuart Young to be specific, is dealing with. Ministry of Energy is a big work, a big responsibility, and whoever is there has to be working in the best interest of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, because that is where all our money, not all, but the majority of our money, our public funds, all of our money, the natural resources, come from. So, you know, this, you know, my mom, I call everybody my mama, and she call in and she give a whole accolade. And when I drive through this constituency, and I'll probably go into detail on another day, that this individual represents Cascade, St. Anne's, so there's R. Peter Road, Cascade Road coming down, Belmont, you know, straight up to Mackay, come forward, across, and then down to the Harp, you know, that beginning of East Port of Spain. When I look at the conditions of that constituency, I don't see representation that is stellar. I'll leave in room. I'm being kind. And when I speak to people within the constituency, he's fortunate that part of the constituency is populated by people who have the means to take care of some of their needs. But even for those individuals, the delivery of basic necessities and amenities is a challenge. It's a challenge. So I ain't getting what you gain. I'm not getting what you getting. And I will listen back to the live, because you said that he is present in his constituency office on certain days and accessible, and I will go in and see him, because I live in his constituency as well, right? And I have some serious concerns. I have some serious concerns in terms of the representation to that area and the delivery of basics. You know, I'm talking about basics in infrastructure and amenities. I have some serious issues in terms of the macro issues as well, in terms of crime, in terms of employment, in terms of social services and attention to the youth within the constituency. It have a plethora of issues, as is the wider picture of Trinidad and Tobago. So, let me be fair now. Let me be fair. It would be unfair to come to say that you want to give somebody a stellar rating of A+ and he's whatever and whatever, if there are so many things that are lacking. And listen, I will go through it specifically. Not just to be critical of the individual. It's not because of that. But to hold a proper standard of what representation is supposed to be about. Now I hope he is available, you know. I hope he is available, because I know he is busy. He's extremely busy with this tremendous portfolio of energy. What qualifies him to hold that specific portfolio? Why has he placed himself or been placed in such a critical position economically? And of course, we being fair, let us be real, Trinidad and Tobago, this has given birth to the situation where, because he is essential in cabinet, because he is essential in the energy portfolio now and other portfolios before, he has to recuse himself on many occasions because of his family's interest or his direct interest, business-wise, in the affairs of state. That is real. And you cannot tell me as an intelligent public, I'm not talking bias, I'm not talking red, yellow, or whatever, you know. You can't tell me that that does not raise some concern in your mind as to who exactly, whose interests he is really serving. Because there is that direct or indirect interconnection between his business affairs, his family's business affairs, of course his family, right? Sometimes it would be his directly, I haven't seen the differentiation, and our business affairs as a public. Let me be real. Now, we have had this terminology and this understanding of the elites in our society, those who are on the upper echelons of economic success, if you want to call it that. Usually, they are individuals who, they don't come to the front line so much in politics, but they work behind the scenes. So you all watched the inauguration yesterday of Mr. Trump, right? So you have the senators, you have the public officials, kind of whatever, and then he bring the billionaire boys, he bring a set of billionaire boys into the inauguration who donated, who pledged, who give $1 million every day to a person who signed up whatever in support of Trump, Musk, this one, that one, Google, this one. Those are the people who they say it have limited seats. When I tell you limited seats for that event, right? And these are the people who got those seats. So we strip it. We as a people, we cannot be fair enough to ourselves that we question the interconnection between money and politics. We can't speak about, listen, who these people really serving, you know, are you getting richer or enriching your family interests, you know, why there's so much business involved with the state of Trinidad and Tobago. Totally tell us wean myself off of the state. You know, why these people so interconnected with the state? Is it because these private entities are working with Trinidad and Tobago to make Trinidad and Tobago better? Put forward that case now. We willing, you know. Boy, we's are super understanding people. We are super understanding people. We easy, we laissez-faire to our own detriment. So don't vex with me, you know, Mom. I don't know if you're listening. Because I ain't no fool. I ain't no fool. And I feel hurt. I feel hurt at times that so many of our elders and even those in positions of authority at times just treat us like fools. They treat us like fools. Like I'm supposed to be satisfied that this is that ethnicity party, and because you is that ethnicity, you should support wherever. What are you telling me about? So you think I cannot read between the lines? You feel I cannot look further into the society? You feel I waste my time in school learning economics? You feel I waste my time in school, the few blessings that they spend some of the money on, some of the wealth of my nation on? You feel I waste my time with education? And yes, some of it we was not taught in the formal parts of education. We had to learn ourselves. You feel I don't know how to go and research Martin Luther King? You feel I don't know how to go and research Marcus Garvey? You feel I don't know how to critically think? Even though some of our processes and education stymies and kills that ability? Don't diss me, man. Don't disrespect me. You feel the man on the ground. Do I no sense? That all you feel? You feel you're going to come and sing this big song about whoever and people not living in the environment and actually seeing it and actually going through it? Nah, man. Let we love one another a little bit more. Let we love ourselves a little bit more. Too much free pass. They're too easy. They're too comfortable. They want the hot seat, and then by nature it is a responsibility. But when they're in that seat and that responsibility, excuse me, they want it to be easy. They don't want to really work. They want to sit down, relax. It's tremendous work to deliver. It's tremendous work. It's not delivery to yourself. It's not you go just get a seat, a safe seat. Because that is what Port of Spain North is. St. Anne's West. A safe seat. What's safe? It's safe for us. It's safe for us. Belmont, Gonzales, right? The Harp has some of the highest crime rates. Have a plethora of disenfranchised youth. Constantly people let's be asking me when I on the ground, you know, you could help me get a job, you could this, you could that, any work going on. Some people view the corporation as a stable job. And you could link me in the corporation. Some of them willing to work. You know, we go and we excuse certain people in this society. We excuse who we feel big, we so-called love, we love our whoever leaders, right? But you know, we don't make them excuses for we people. And some of those excuses are legitimate excuses. You know, we're going to say that we don't want to work, and the youths this, and the bad, and the this, and the this, and the that, and the that, and the that. Albeit, with exceptions, it have issues. Come on, let we wise up, let we wise up. Let we wise up. Let we put pressure where pressure needs to be. Trinidad is phenomenally blessed. The word's so nice, it might be difficult to pronounce. Phenomenally. You know, you go to these Arab states that have been developed out of dust and dirt, right? In a short period of time due to oil and gas money. Qatar, gas, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, the Emirates, oil. Trinidad and Tobago had oil and gas. Have. Small population. But you know what we miss? We phenomenally blessed. Rain. Last night, nice rain. Everywhere green. I seen grass cutting. You know, it have places where grass does cut and the grass is valued because its livestock, is this, is that, could benefit. New Zealand, beautiful, lush green place. One of the biggest producers of livestock, meat, dairy, all kind of thing. And we grass cutting. You can't cut grass in Trinidad and Tobago. Big up to all my CPEP workers, love and blessings, the mothers, the fathers, because I see a lot of elders out there, you know, working hard, cutting grass, cleaning drains. All they need to pass our Peter Road. I don't know if they do have a gang up there or wherever, right? All they desperately needed, right, MP? Desperately. When I tell you desperately needed, the drains in a mess, the river in a mess, the pavement, where it have pavement, some places it don't have pavement, in a mess. Just a mess. But I'm going to come off of the phenomenal blessing that we have in Trinidad and Tobago. So while these other places have this oil and this gas, but they have, they're on dirt, barren dirt, some of the lowest rainfall. Trinidad and Tobago, green, arable land, forest, teak that they plant. We should be planting teak like that in Trinidad and Tobago. Fruits, food. Sometimes I just wonder, like, how you could mess it up. That how nice Trinidad is. It's so nice. I just wonder, like, how they mess it up. By design. By design. But like we don't know better. And when a messenger, when somebody comes to us speaking the truth, apart from those who lie to us trying to silence them, I could deal with that. You telling me we who under pressure, who oppressed, who under strain, who suffering the consequences of a system that is not serving us, we going and fight the messenger? Man, come on. We going and find a positive song. We don't like it because it not supporting whoever, but it's supporting you. It's supporting the people. It is in line with the people's interests. But you give up your interest for their small interests. Come on. Come on, Trinidad and Tobago. Come on, Trinidad and Tobago. And I don't have any calls. That's why I didn't take the calls. I take it that some people are listening. I hope I'm still on the air. Right? We'll take a little break and then we come back in. Right? So we'll take the little break now.
Brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
I want
That road march was brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
And we're back live. My apologies if anybody wants to call in, feel free. We just have a couple minutes left. All right. I have some technical help now, although for the most part I think I get most of it sorted out. Sometimes you think you have it together and you really don't have it together, but I think so.
Blessed morning, Fuad. Oh, Fuad.
Morning, my brother.
Yeah, man. What's going on? You see our leader about the man fulfills he promised, right? 2 days in office. That's the kind of leaders we want. All the cities always keep. Donald Trump now. That's the kind of leader. He promises we make any platform. 2 days he showed the promises we promise the people and them, and he doing. That's the kind of leaders we want. Don't promise we 9, 10 years, all these years, and it's just failure. Nothing going on in the country right now. The country going backward. We want leaders like that. So what I do with that man all over the ball.
Even promising nothing, you know. Hear what they're promising, yeah? Hear what is one of the main motivators I realize as I speak to some people, eh? They're afraid. They're afraid that whatever little that they have right now, they're afraid that if there's some type of change, they will lose that little bit. That is a fear that exists with Trinbagonians now, you know. Yeah, that to me, that's a motivator. It's not hope, you know. But you see, they understand the psychology of the human being. They know how powerful fear is. So they keep you in a depraved, desperate position. So you hold on to whatever little bit you have. And they let you know, hey, if it ever change, you know you're going to lose that. And I feel to cry for my people. That is the position that we find ourselves in, brother.
So the foreign little scrums that come out and dealing with the truth and the unjust we're going on in the country, so them just care about themselves alone.
Yeah, but remember, a man innate survival is like survival now. So you go into a mode where you're not understanding, you're not even looking to future, you're not looking at your children, you're not looking at the bigger picture, you're just looking scraping right here. And you have a little bit, they're injecting it in your boy. I hate to hear a politician inject it in a people. Not love you talking to the people with, you know. You're injecting it in them and you're letting them know. Well, here are some of the lines, choices are consequences. Well, you know what will happen. This, take care, you jump. That kind of real fear they inject in people. But they're keeping you desperate, so you can't think about the bigger picture. Man, there's a wicked society, boy. There's a wicked society.
I kill the political. Now go on, bless.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Fuad. Wall Street here.
Morning, brother.
You know, I know. Yeah. I'm happy. All I'm going to say, I'm happy that I could actually call in now and get talk to you because, you know, I couldn't call in and talk before when them other PNM people was on the board. Because whenever they see my number, they ain't calling. But let me say quickly, Fuad. We have a leader now. I never voted for Donald Trump, But what I like about Trump is that Trump made promises and he's fulfilling those promises whether I like it or not. We have a prime minister in Trinidad and Tobago who promised 100 million to the urban communities. He never fulfilled that promises. We have black people in Trinidad 26% of them living below the poverty line under a black prime minister. Right? We have so much promises that was made by Prime Minister Rowley, and he never fulfilled them promises. Right? He promised the people that he wasn't going to close down Pretrish, and he closed it down. Lies after lies after lies forward. And we want a prime minister. And lastly, we don't want a prime minister hoisting the minority and the majority. 61% of black people voted for the PNM. Yet, Prime Minister Rowley, who stated that he could be the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, wants to hoist the minority to run the 61% majority. Forward, you have a splendiferous, tremendous, marvelous rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you very much. It cannot be that we are driven into a position of fear, and it is only fear that is going to dictate the way that we choose for our future. We need to organize ourselves as a people. We need to see what serves us. That is what is important to us. And nobody who cannot understand us, who does not relate to us, who don't suffer and never suffered what we suffer, will be able to understand our position. It is as simple as that. You were extremely unpopular. Your actions were aligned to empowering a small percentage, and now you come and you're foisting the percentage literally on us. Come on, Trinidad and Tobago. Come on, Trinidad and Tobago. In the spirit of Martin Luther King Jr. Right? So we close the program and we'll be back.
9 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Attention business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising.